That day, the ARMY world was rocked by an unexpected confession from Kim Taehyung, also known as V, when he spoke about Jungkook in a rare interview. As if a long-buried burden had been lifted, Taehyung finally decided to reveal the hidden truths behind their close relationship. Before this confession, many suspected that Taehyung and Jungkook's friendship was one of the strongest in BTS. However, what Taehyung revealed truly touched ARMY's hearts. In that emotional conversation, Taehyung revealed a side of Jungkook that had never been seen before. Jungkook isn't just the bright magnate. There are many things ARMYs don't know about him. Sometimes, he's too hard on himself. Harder than we all think, Taehyung said, his voice almost trembling. It turned out that Jungkook, who always appears strong and passionate, actually has a sensitive side that he rarely shows to the world. He often feels anxious, afraid that he won't live up to the expectations of others, even as members of BTS, Taehyung added. Hearing this, many fans were immediately moved and couldn't hold back their tears. They realized that behind the magnate's energetic image, there was Jungkook, just an ordinary human being with all his worries and fears. Taehyung then shared moments where he and Jungkook supported each other without words. We often just sit together, without having to say much. But it feels like everything becomes lighter, Taehyung said. Furthermore, Taehyung revealed how Jungkook often shows extraordinary care for the other BTS members. He may not always say much, but whenever we need him, he's always there, giving small gestures that mean a lot, Taehyung explained. This confession certainly made many ARMYs feel closer to the BTS members, especially Jungkook. They realized that behind the fame and popularity, BTS is a group of friends who support and strengthen each other. For fans, this story isn't just about Jungkook and Taehyung. It's about genuine friendship, about how BTS cares for each other, even in the most difficult times. As Taehyung said, Jungkook is someone who always tries, even though he doesn't always look strong. But we all know he is the real strength. Now, after the interview, ARMY loves BTS even more, not only as a talented group, but as a family who always takes care of each other with love and understanding. Following the confession, ARMY's social media was flooded with emotional reactions from fans. Hundreds of thousands of tweets, Instagram posts, and YouTube comments were filled with expressions of love and admiration for Taehyung and Jungkook's deep bond. Many expressed their gratitude for BTS consistently sharing their human side. Despite being under the immense global spotlight, many ARMYs were touched by the fact that Jungkook, often known for his strong and perfect image, also has his own weaknesses and fears. Some fans said they felt a personal connection to what Taehyung said about Jungkook. However, beyond the emotional reaction, Taehyung's confession also brought to light a new awareness of the weight of the burden each BTS member faces. As a global group constantly under the spotlight, they must not only showcase their talents, but also maintain a perfect image. Jungkook is human, just like the rest of us, said one fan, who felt this revelation demonstrated the importance of supporting their idols in all aspects of their lives. Taehyung added, sometimes we forget that we're not just BTS, but also friends who share the same hardships, joys, and fears. We share so many moments together, more than outsiders can see. More than just Jungkook's personal side. The interview also provided a glimpse into the depth of the friendship between the BTS members. Taehyung talked about how they support each other and how they always strive to be better, not just as a group, but as individuals. We may be different in many ways, but that's what makes us complete each other. Jungkook may not always show it, but he's our backbone in so many ways, Taehyung expressed gratefully. For ARMY, this confession was a rare moment that brought them closer to BTS, showing that each member has their own struggles and stories that are rarely exposed. It's not just about the music or the performances on stage, but about the people behind the personas we see. Fans also began to show this support in more personal ways. Many uploaded photos of themselves with BTS placards or posters, offering messages of love for Jungkook and the rest of the group. I love you, Jungkook, and I will always be here for you, wrote one fan, who shared Taehyung's feelings. Others also spoke about how they learned from the confession. to better understand themselves. I feel like I understand Jungkook more deeply now. It's taught me to be more patient and not be so hard on myself, said one fan. However, while the confession was heartfelt, many were also grateful for the opportunity to see the human side of their idols. Taehyung and Jungkook are not just public figures or artists. They are also friends, brothers, and individuals struggling in their own ways. BTS isn't just a band. They're a family that supports each other. And that's a message bigger than just their songs, said another fan. Taehyung's confession truly opened many people's eyes to the importance of having support from those closest to them, and how empathy and caring can create stronger relationships, both on stage and in their personal lives. Not just for Jungkook, but for all the BTS members. Fans are increasingly convinced that their relationship is more than just a professional partnership. With the countless messages of love and support pouring in from ARMY, perhaps this is the perfect time for Jungkook to feel the immense love and appreciation from fans around the world. They know that no one is perfect, and they're ready to always be by BTS's side, not only when they're at their peak. The reaction to this interview wasn't limited to online. It was felt worldwide. International media outlets began covering Taehyung's heartfelt confession, with many outlets discussing the emotional and profound nature of the BTS members' relationships. On various forums, many fans spoke about the importance of not only appreciating their talent but also understanding the personal struggles of each individual within the group. As time went on, AMY felt increasingly connected to BTS, not just as a music group, but as a group of friends who supported each other through everything. Fans felt increasingly appreciated for sharing their humanity, deepening the bond between idol and fan. One said, "I used to only like them for their music, but now I love them because they show who they really are." This moment also made many realize that, despite BTS's incredible success, they are still human beings struggling with their own fears, anxieties, and challenges. As Taehyung put it, we may seem strong on stage, but behind the scenes, we also have moments when we feel vulnerable and need each other. These words further demonstrate the importance of a team that supports each other, something AMY deeply values. Not only were fans touched, but the other BTS members also reacted to Taehyung's statement. Suga and Jin, known for their calmer and often humorous demeanor, both wrote messages of support for Jungkook on their social media accounts. "You're never alone, JK. We're always here for you," Suga wrote on Weverse. Jin added, "What Taehyung said is so true. We take care of each other, support each other, because that's what's allowed us to survive until now." Jungkook himself, while not often openly expressing his feelings, posted an Instagram post that touched many. In his post, he simply wrote, "Thank you for your love. I will continue to strive to be better. Together we are strong." The post was accompanied by a photo of himself smiling on stage with the other members, as if encouraging ARMY that despite their challenges, they could overcome them together. The ARMY responded not only with words, but also with actions. Many are becoming more aware of the importance of mental health, both for themselves and for those around them. Several fans have spoken about how this confession has inspired them to be more open about their feelings and to be less hard on themselves. "I used to always feel like I had to be perfect, but now I know that even the amazing Jungkook can feel like me. It makes me feel more at ease," said one fan who recently posted on Twitter about how she began seeking help for her health issues after seeing the interview. In fact, some AMY fan bases have decided to raise funds for various organizations supporting mental health, as a token of their appreciation for BTS sharing their personal stories. "We want to show how much we support BTS, not only in their careers, but also in their personal journeys." Not to be outdone, ARMY communities across the globe have begun holding meetings and discussions about the importance of supporting each other, reminding each other that no one needs to stand alone. "We're like BTS, we take care of each other, even though we sometimes feel vulnerable. That's what makes us strong together," wrote a fan from Indonesia in a post that received thousands of likes. For Taehyung, even though he'd revealed a deeply personal side of Jungkook, he felt it was the right thing to do. We want you to know that BTS is more than just a group that performs on stage. We're friends who love each other. And we want you to know that you're not alone, Taehyung said in a recent video. We all have our own struggles, and there's nothing wrong with that. In conclusion, this moment is more than just a confession or an interview. It's a reminder of the power of friendship, empathy, and the importance of support from those closest to us. BTS teaches us not only about perseverance and success, but also about humanity that behind the spotlight and fame. We all struggle in our own ways, and that we are all worthy of respect, love, and support. And for ARMY, this story strengthens their bond with BTS more than ever. We are not just their fans, we are part of their journey. We will always be there for them, just as they've always been there for us, wrote one ARMY, feeling even more proud of the bond between BTS and their fans.